Women have just become such entitled creatures. Like, you don't even want to deal with them. We are rejecting them because they became so entitled. It's not even because they don't look good. No, it's because as soon as they open their mouths, they say stupid stuff and then expect crazy things from men. They expect men to do everything, buy everything, and yet deal with a difficult person that literally just berates us 24/7.
End up with a woman. You want to know why? Men love and men should love because the girl that is a little bit mean, that is a little bit blunt, that is the woman that's going to hold.
They think being blunt and straightforward is being bitchy. No, that's not what bitchy is. You being forward and blunt, that's normal. No, the bitchiness is all the other attitude that gets put on with that.
Hold herself to her standards and is going to hold you to her expectations. Men want to be challenged. That makes a man feel masculine when she pushes him, when she makes him feel like he's working for something or working towards something. He wants to feel challenged. A bitch woman is a woman with self-respect.
I'm gonna admit, we enjoy challenges when it comes to work and other things. Now when it comes to our women, I hate having to deal with women that are just miserable to deal with. Any nagging, oh my God, I hate nagging. I hate that women constantly nag about the littlest of dumbest things constantly because they have nothing else to say. That's pretty much why women nag you constantly, is they have nothing else to talk about, so they're just going to talk about the things they want you to do for them.
A woman with self-respect is not going to be flirting with everyone, is not going to crave validation, but she's going to be closed off, which means she's not the kind of girl to just get with anyone. You want a woman, all right? She's not afraid of anyone. She's not afraid of anything. She's not afraid to say no. And that is it. You want a self-respecting woman at the end of the day. Just saying.
I love this. Justification for bad behavior. Also totally diluted.
Yeah. Right, it is justification for bad behavior, isn't it? I never even thought of it that way until Jetta just said it right now. It's like, yeah, this is how women are coping, and this is how women are just justifying how entitled they are across the board.
Do you remember the video we showed? Newbies, you won't remember this, but we had a video a few months ago where a woman was on a podcast and she was basically owning up and saying she had this fight with her boyfriend at one point. And she said something about how, like, well, I want to be a challenge and blah, blah, blah. And the guy turned around and said, why would any man want a challenge from their woman? Like, yeah. Why? And she was stunned because she learned in that moment, like, holy shit, I've been like a headache. And like, they don't want a headache. Women have this totally diluted.
Why do they think men want a headache? Again, this one stupid book, whoever wrote this book, blew up. Like, all women saw this book and were told about this book. Men love bitches, and just turned into bitches, thinking that, oh yeah, I'm about to get the man I want, instead of listening to men. That's the crazy part. Men said, no, we want soft, feminine, submissive women. And then you saw a book that said men love bitches, and then you're like, ha! I figured it out. They love bitches.
Idea that guys like bitchy women and that guys like women who drive them crazy and challenge them and kind of like torture them. What is a challenge really? A challenge
those are probably like the Ray Rays and Pookies that were raised by single mothers. They're probably used to that chaos.
It's a nightmare headache, right? A challenge is difficult. A challenge is unpredictable. A challenge is, always given mixed signals.
Well, a challenge is going against you, like most of the time. When something is a challenge, it is literally going against you.
Guys hate all of that shit. It all feels
Seriously.
like games. It all feels annoying. Now, why do women think you like that, guys? Because sometimes you'll give time to the headache girl at the bar who's kind of like a head case. Like, you know that girl at the bar that you see and she's hot, but she's a mess.
Yes.
Right? You look at her and you're like, holy shit, she's probably a little bit of a, let's just say it. She's a mess.
For the streets.
You could just read that shit, right? Like, definitely would never wife her up, take her.
There's a lot of women that you can read just by literally looking at them. You know, this is why I always say judge. Be judgy McJudgersons like me, and judge people by what they wear, how they act, how they move about, what they say, you know, like, because those things matter microly, because they add up to that person.
Seriously, bring her home to mom, but you're like, I wonder what a night with that girl's like. It's probably so crazy. And then you go and do it, right? You shouldn't, but you do, right? So that girl gets the idea that that's what you're looking for, that you like the chaos and the confusion. And
it's not a rom-com. Like, these rom-com movies really made women think that men want to marry, you know, single mothers, and want to, you know, get back with their exes because, you know, we figured out you're our true love. That's not how the world works.
the mixed signals and the stress that comes with all of that. And then when you go to actually find a wife, you want the complete opposite of that, right? Or a real girlfriend. You don't want like mixed signals. It's just all stress, right? Big women, headache women, challenging women are stressful women. Guys don't want that. They're not interested in it. And yeah, maybe they like bang her for a night. Not saying you should, but maybe they will.
Stop it, man. Stop it. Get some help.
But they're not taking her seriously. So women, you are totally effing deluded. And you use this to tell yourself, yeah.
And they keep perpetuating this. They keep perpetuating this story that men love bitches. And they keep, there's a new video on it almost every single day that we cover. It's like, oh yeah, you gotta be mean to them. You gotta do this to them. You gotta, it's like, do you even like the person? Because if you like a person, you usually wouldn't do those stupid things to them, because that's usually things you do to people you don't like.
Guys want this so that you can keep behaving badly, and then you keep getting no results, and then 10 years later you wake up and you're like, why didn't I get picked? Well, because guys actually didn't want a bitch woman. They wanted a really nice girl who treated them with respect and love and loyalty and kindness.
But they're not going to realize that, Jetta. They're going to think, oh, I did everything right. I put in the work. I put in the work for men to approach me and, you know, love me. No, you're just a bitch.
And they didn't want all this headache bullshit that you threw at them. Holy man alive. You see how deluded they are?
It's crazy how deluded they are. Because, again, we watch so many videos. And the confidence, the pure, utter confidence that these people come on talking about these things as if they have like the best husband in the world that takes care of them, dotes on them, that's a millionaire, billionaire. Like, no, you guys are all broke, dusty, musty crusties that are alone and single and struggling, but making videos telling other women to be just as miserable as you. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.